Good morning. It is the Sunday before Memorial Day, so we're right in the heart of Memorial Day weekend, and I didn't know what I was going to shoot for my weekly YouTube video, and I figured I would just chronicle my trip out to Clearwater Beach, Pier 60, see how things work out. I've also never spliced together multiple videos on YouTube, so hopefully that works out. So we're starting the trip now. It is 5:45 in the morning. A 30-minute drive ensures that I make it out to the pier and I'm on the beach in time for sunrise. Once I get out there, I will chronicle, you've seen it on some of my daily updates, I'll chronicle different, let's call it, segments of my morning as people slowly flood out and onto the beach. It's actually pretty cool to see happen. Hopefully, it's portrayed in a exciting way for anybody that watches the video on YouTube. A little bit of a time-lapse video, let's call it. So I don't know how this will play out, but sometimes you just gotta jump and see what ends up happening. So we'll see on my next clip, and I'll be at Clearwater Beach by the time that happens. So I made it down here to Clearwater Beach, of course in time for the sunrise. It looks much lighter on video as it usually does, and let's see, I can't flip the screen, so I'm gonna jump back to the next video here. Well, I'll sort of rotate around. Actually, there is a decent amount of you can't even really see, there are some people there in the video. There's a little bit more activity down here on the beach than there usually is early this morning. So, I think with it being the heart of Memorial Day weekend, people are more excited and fired up and getting up a little bit earlier. So it is definitely pretty cool when you get down here early like this. Really relaxing start to my day. I think I do it on about 50% of the weekends. Pretty good way too. Yeah, it's rocking down here early. Usually it's pretty desolate, so when I say rocking, I mean there's, I don't know, a dozen people back down that way behind me, and I'm getting a shot of the beach. Can't really beat it. So here we go. I'm gonna get my morning workout in and we'll go from there. So I'm doing my morning workout, and I figured it was a good time to take a break. We've got our first couple that's rolling through shooting wedding photos. At first I saw them walk up in all white, and I thought it was just a little bit odd. And then I saw, you can see her moving behind them, that they have a photographer with them, so it's got to be for the wedding photos. Good time to get out here early. You can sort of see the beach is still a little bit of a mess from the night before, and we're getting close to sunrise. You can see in the distance there. One of the things they actually do is they'll come through and they'll clean up the beach. Here's my setup. They'll clean up the beach and they'll actually sort of run almost like a rake over it, let's say, to flatten everything out. So that should be coming through very shortly. So that is our update. Somebody left some goggles there. That is our update as, we basically, so Clearwater Beach is on the west side of the state, so unfortunately the sunrise is off behind us. We would get the sunset, the sunrise is off behind us on the east side of the state, but regardless, it's fantastic being down here, and there goes the couple continuing on with their wedding pictures. We'll see you again shortly. The morning rolls on, and not much of an update in terms of an increase in people on the beach. It's definitely busier than it normally is due to the holiday weekend. I just finished my morning workout here on the beach, and I was actually interrupted. They were nice about it, but you can see over my head, you can see, my hair is getting a little bit crazier from the morning workout, but over my head there's a couple police officers. They actually came up to me and questioned me. They're looking for a William. Apparently William was causing trouble either last night or this morning. But there's about 3 total cars that have been looking for him for, I don't know, maybe a good 20 minutes now. So sort of interesting, an interesting update. So despite the lack of an increase of people on the beach, there is an increase in activity. But I promise, as I said in my first video, this will be a little bit of an evolution or a time lapse. By the time I'm done shooting here and I'm ready to get out of here and get away from the crowds, there will be a crowd down here and it'll have picked up pretty significantly. So, you know, here's what we've got going on. Still pretty calm. Whenever I try to show people behind me, I think just, you know, based on the fact, people metal detecting, based on the fact that they're pretty well spaced out, it's hard to see people. But, you know, there's a handful of people, let's call it maybe every 30 yards, there's 5 or 6 people, which is certainly about double the activity we normally see here. So we'll see you in a little bit. So here we go. It's coming behind me. The, I guess, raker of the beach is gonna run through. And he's not doing anything. He just drove on through. Oh, here's the reason why. The other one's coming behind me. Let's see if we can get this on video. It's pretty cool. Yep. So that one's actually spinning. And you can see nice clean sand. So by the time everybody shows up today, the beach will be freshly combed and ready for an action-packed Memorial Day Sunday. So we're about an hour and 15 minutes into the day. It's close to 8 o'clock now. I spent the first half of my morning working out, then some time reading a book I've been reading by the pool, Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. Highly recommend. Great read for the beach, which is where I spent about 30 minutes getting through a couple chapters here this morning. Definitely getting a little bit busier. People are starting to come out. Cars are rolling in. So I would say at about 8 o'clock, we've doubled the amount of people that are up and out. It's gonna take off here real soon. I'm heading up to Starbucks to get another coffee, fuel up even more. Got a little bit of work to do, so we'll get some work done and probably return back to the beach before I depart. Updates will keep coming. Quick update from the lifeguard station. Here's what we're looking at today. It's gonna be a good one. Clear skies, most importantly. 85 degrees. So as I get closer to the pier, there's a main parking lot here and you can see people starting to flood on out. It's still a little hard to see just because they're far away, but there's a good amount of people out there. You can see it's almost a trail of people heading out to the beach, and it's right around 8 a.m. So I guess get the party started. It's gonna be pretty busy down here really soon. I gotta go get my coffee before the line's too long. I spent the past hour or so at Starbucks getting some coffee in, getting a little bit of, I don't know, miscellaneous work done just to break up the morning. With the new job, I've got to stay somewhat productive here despite the weekend. So checking that box, if you will. I keep sort of raising the camera up. If you can see behind me, it's definitely picking up. It's starting to rock here. There's a lot more people. Shortly, I'm going to be back on the sand, and I'll give you all some video. I think, considering the fact that I went for a full hour, actually I'm heading towards the pier, so I'll be able to get some video there. But I went for a full hour without updating it. It's probably going to be a decent transformation in terms of the amount of people. It's still early. It's 9 a.m. So it's still early, but just based on the energy, I can see it already. We're starting to get a little bit of a crowd here. I think I'll probably spend some more time reading on the beach. Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. I tweeted about it. I posted a photo on Instagram. Highly recommend. I'm about halfway through it now. It's been my most recent pool book, and now starting today, it's been a beach book, and it's just as good on the beach as it is by the pool. So definitely worth checking out. I just saw it randomly. I read some good reviews, and usually if I see 2 or 3 good reviews on something, there's a reason for that, and I'll jump and take a chance, and man, am I glad I did. So I'm going to turn the corner here, and actually I'll stay on the camera. I think we can get a little bit of the pier action here as I round the corner. I'm going to head out on the pier. Yeah, so the crowds are definitely picking up, and let's take a walk out on the pier here and see what's going on. I think I'm going to turn it off and flip it forward for the walk out on the pier. We'll see how that goes. Sort of rolling without too much commentary here as I walk out on Pier 60, which is sort of, I guess, the main landmark on Clearwater Beach. Here you can see the crowds are picking up, and I promised a transformation. These blue tents are blocking me, but you can see we definitely got a lot more people, and like I said, it's still early, maybe about 9-10 in the morning. I'm shooting this video, so I can't look at the time. Be interesting to see what the sandcastle is here. Looks like it's some sort of professionally commissioned piece or something of that nature. People taking photos. Here we go. Yeah, we're rocking. See a total transformation from what we had going on earlier. That's where I mean, pretty much you can see some of the cones from my earlier videos. That's where I was laying, and I think I said that there was maybe a half dozen people every 30 yards. Different scene, and again, it is it's still early. Let's get this bird in real quick. Hey bird, happy Memorial Day. God, I'm like 3 feet from this thing. Pretty crazy. I'm sure he wouldn't let me, but I could literally reach out and touch this bird right now if I wanted to. That's how close he is to me. It's awesome. Worth walking out on the pier for that reason alone. See you on the way back, perhaps. Okay, so it's 9:20 now, and in about 2 seconds, you can see a little bit overcast, not bad, but in about 2 seconds, I'm about to sort of turn the corner. I'm walking right out into the middle of the beach, seeing the hornet's nest, if you will. So I'm going to turn the corner, and you'll be able to see. You can see lifeguards now set up, all the good stuff. Once I turn the corner here, you'll be able to see that. Beach scene's officially rocking. So we are live. Almost ran over a little girl there because I'm trying to walk and talk. But we are live on Clearwater Beach. Packed. If you didn't get down here early, like I said, it's 9:20 and it's already filled up, all the tents and everything. So you got to get down here early to get in on the party, and with it not even being 9:30 this morning, it's already too late. It's not too late, but it's definitely filled up significantly. Flip the camera around and get some quick video of the crowd. Party's on. So hopefully this is where it gets pretty cool. I am walking back out to the beach. Let's see, this is exactly where I came out when I think I shot my first video when I was still in Tampa, leaving my house in my car. But my second video segment was walking out on this beach, and it was peaceful and calm and quiet. There was nobody around. And now I'm walking out, and obviously it's a zoo. Let's see if I can find my original spot, settle back in, and it'll be a little bit different. It'll be a lot different. So I'm pretty much where I started the morning. Got the blanket set back up. Got to dig in, do a little bit more reading. And a very different scene at this point in time. It is packed. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see how it works out when I piece everything together later this afternoon with the Lightning game. Ooh. I might even go till tomorrow before I publish this video, but hopefully there's a pretty cool time-lapse aspect to it, and I don't know, at the very least I'm going to learn how to piece videos together. I assume that's something you can do on YouTube. We're going to find out. Time to get up and on the move. I don't know, I've been reading for almost an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and you know, the beach is packed. It's, let's say 10 a.m. now, so not even noon. I'll try to get some video on the car ride out of here. It's always crazy to see the line of cars looking to get in. So when you see those line of cars, just think there's not a whole lot of room down here. And it is not even noon yet, and people are still gonna be trying to get in. So I don't know, maybe one or two more videos to go. But I'm nearing the end. I'm heading to the car. Heading on up. Packed house. Last shot from Clearwater Beach. Happy Memorial Day. I'm out of here. I'm at a stoplight here, and the next video I shoot will be the line of people coming in. Oh, I got a green light, time to move. So I probably won't talk much. I am driving on the bridge, going out, and these are cars lined up to come in, and I don't know what kind of shot we're gonna get. And we're just gonna see a lot of cars, but there's probably gonna be a crazy line. Hopefully I'm filming this all right. I'm keeping my eyes on the road, and I just sort of got the phone above the wheel. But yeah, there's basically this bridge that comes over to Clearwater Beach. Here it comes. I think we'll get a good shot here. And you get this lineup of cars that are coming in. I've come in once or twice around noon, and the entire bridge is filled with cars. It doesn't look like we're going to get quite that today, but still hopefully a pretty cool scene on the way out. It's only 10:15 a.m. so Josh, what time did I get down there? 6:30 to 10:15, so it's still super early. It's not even lunchtime when you consider that a bunch of vacationers maybe spent too long at the beach yesterday, maybe went out last night, maybe they're just now waking up, grabbing breakfast. It's still really, really early. And you saw how packed the beach was. And now you can see this lineup of cars still looking to come into it. The median might prevent me, but let's see what happens. I'm heading over the bridge now. And there's a line of cars on the other side of that median. There it is. Keeping my eyes on the road, not sure if I'm getting any good footage or not. Hopefully I get the Go Bolt signs in here, because I am heading back home. I'm not sure if those are in the camera view or not. I am heading back home, and maybe I get a nap in. We'll see how things go. Probably get some pool time in. Definitely got to let the dogs out. And the Lightning play at 5 o'clock tonight, so that's the end of it. I'm splitting ways. You won't see any more traffic. That is my time-lapse video in my Modern Dodo, I guess, YouTube channel submission for the week. Hopefully me trying something different turned out to be something interesting and enjoyable. We'll see how it turns out. Either way, happy Memorial Day and go Bolts.